Hi guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be looking at the Victorinox Explorer, and this is my wife's, and this is her EDC. It goes with her absolutely everywhere and has done for the last 20 odd years. The knife is contained within this beautiful leather pouch, again made by Victorinox. Attached to the knife is a key for travel luggage, compass and temperature gauge with chart, and separately from the knife but contained within is a torch and also a whistle. These are all necessary EDC items that everyone should have. All of this contained within one beautiful leather pouch. These pouches not only look absolutely beautiful to the eye, but they're absolutely necessary with keeping all your EDC items all in one safe place. They wear very well, as you can see. This is over 20 years old. Okay, let's move these things to one side and let's have a good look at this knife. What immediately appeals to you is the fact that it's bright red and it's well made. It feels lovely and solid in the hand, and this is backed up with a very fancy looking and very well established Victorinox logo. In 1884, Carl Elsenly was the founder of Victorinox in a small town in Switzerland called Eibach. The knife with the compass and temperature gauge attached weighs 115 grams. The knife on its own weighs 101 grams. The length is 905 millimeters. As we move out the first knife, which is the smaller of the two, it is 4 centimeters in length, which is just about perfect for those little jobs you need doing. The steel used in these knives is excellent quality and doesn't rust, and is easily sharpened. The larger of the two blades is 6 centimeters long. This sticks out from the knife just the right amount so as to protect your fingers when you're utilizing the blade. Looking around at the knife, you can't believe this is over 20 years old, and yet it's used quite significantly. This further backs up the precision build quality of these wonderful knives. The scissors are sprung loaded with a single spring that works very efficiently. Not much force is needed to be able to actuate them. The tools are well seated with a nice reassuring placement, therefore giving you comfort knowing that they won't come loose in your pocket. A mixture of strong nails and technique is required when actually releasing the tools though. The next tool is a posi drive head. You can apply quite a bit of torque to this head due to the thick shaft. And now to one of the rare plastic items made for the Victorinox knives. This is the magnifying glass, and it's 6 times power. In most EDC kits this is an overlooked item, and yet it's fantastic for getting not only close up to things but for starting fires. Next we have the versatile and extremely well made can opener. At the tip of the can opener there is a 2.5mm flathead screwdriver head. On the opposite side of the can opener we have the bottle opener, and at the tip of this we have a 6mm flathead screwdriver head. Whilst rotating the knife we find ourselves arriving at the reamer, which is used for hole punches and various other functions. This can also be referred to as an awl. This is a very strong and sharp item. Next we have the multi-purpose hook, which is used for carrying heavy items. I have no idea how much this can carry as I've not tested it as yet. Next we have the 2-in-1 corkscrew. Contained brilliantly within the corkscrew is a small flathead screwdriver. I have measured it at 1mm, so it's perfectly sized for spectacles. The corkscrew is well made and beautifully crafted and gives you satisfaction screwing the screwdriver back into place. Next we have the plastic toothpick. Because most of its life is seated within the knife, I would suggest cleaning it off before you use it on your teeth. Looking around my wife's Explorer knife we come across the temperature gauge with built-in mini compass, and on the other side is a wind chart. Overall this knife is certainly a perfect EDC due to its compact nature and build quality. The lovely thing about these knives is that you can add whatever you wish to them to make your perfect little EDC. Then of course making it completely personalised to your needs as opposed to anyone else's. For example, you might wish to add a USB stick. My point is you can make it however you want this knife to be. There's one thing you cannot live without with this kit, and that is the Victorinox leather pouch. There are many knives out there but nothing of the same sort of quality or history that you got behind Victorinox. Quality is maintained throughout all of its products and it has the proven history to back it up. Hence it's the official supplier to the Swiss Army. There is a link to the Swiss store and also Victorinox in the description below if you wish to have a look at their products. If you like this video please like and subscribe, and also put in the comments if you want me to look at something else, and I will do my absolute best to try and accommodate.